After the briefest of rests, the FIM Motocross World Championship is back in action once again this weekend. We have a brand new track to play with here at Xanadu Arroyo Molinos on the outskirts of Madrid for our first visit to sunny Spain in 2 years. Out on the circuit, the racing promises to be breathtaking as Tim Geiser looks to kick on from his first GP victory of the season in Mantova. His lead over Antonio Cairoli now 11 points, with Jeremy Seaworth 30 back in third in the MXGP standings. In MX2, Tom Vial is 46 points clear of Jago Hirtz, with the Belgian desperate to edge closer to the red plate before we head to his home track in Lommel for a triple header next week. This will be virgin territory for everyone in the 12th round of the 2020 season, the MXGP of Spain.
I signed another 2 years with the Hitachi KTM fueled by Milwaukee team, so it was nice to get the signing done for the remainder of the 2 years in my MX2 career. It was just a weight lifted off my shoulders, to be honest. I can't thank them enough, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 years with them.
We're really happy that we've got Connor on for another 2 years to the end of his MX2 career. Hopefully we're just hoping he can ride his full potential and keep scoring solid moto finishes and overall results.
Obviously the injury in 2019 put me out for the whole year, so when I came back it all felt completely new to me. But it's nice to now get some consistent results and just race all year, you know, and be at the sharp end quite a few races now.
Yeah, after my crash in Samurai, obviously it was a big crash, big impact, but to be fair, I just love motocross too much to skip it. I think this is just in the paddock is where I belong.
Coming into the 450 class, I felt I had a solid off-season. To start with, it was a lot harder than I thought. There's a lot more risk and technique that we need to change to be on the 450, and I had to start leaning over the front a bit more, as on the 250 it was more about getting the power off the back and getting as much speed as possible, but on the 450 that's what I changed. I'm still learning now each weekend, and every time I ride the 450 that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, we added Adam to MX1. He was looking for somewhere new. He's a nice fit, and it's good to have someone in both classes so we can give the exposure to our sponsors.
So now I'm here with Hitachi fueled by Milwaukee. The transition went really easy. It's a British team. There's people on the team that I've worked with before and I know well. A few setbacks, but we're still working on it and yeah, making progress.
So the last GP in Mantova in race 1 was a good race for me. I finished third. I was on the back of the front two for the majority of the race. I think it's just a case of, for me, to be able to last the race and also the second moto, it's just experience running at the front. It's completely different. Hopefully we can continue to get some good start and yeah, put myself in a great position.
What I like about the 450 class, racing against so many world champions and good riders, it's the pinnacle of the sport, especially how stacked it is this year. It's difficult and that's what I like about it.
I think the track here in Spain looks very nice, looks very fun. It gives me some Qatar vibes.
Our ambitions for the team in 2020 are really just finish every moto, take each race that comes, and hopefully have some top 5 finishes.
My goal's not going to change no matter whether I get on the podium on Sunday or I get on the podium at the end of the year. Still aiming for 2 top 6s and keep getting these consistent points on the board.
My targets pretty much are just improve every single race and get a good start and just improve and be consistent.
Ruben Fernandez takes us for a lap around this brand new circuit here in Spain. It's a pretty long start straight into a very fast left, 180 first turn over the Fox hole shot line, 2 rollers and then into turn 2. The circuit falls away downhill for the first time in this shallow valley. Exit turn 3, uphill slightly into a 180 left. That's turn 4. You'll see how the circuit will start to rip up and rut up over the course of the day. through this long sweeping left, and then we're back uphill into turn 6, this sweeping right turn, almost like a double apex kind of corner. Then we drop beneath the city jump, downhill again into the valley in the opposite direction, through this 180 left. Then we have the biggest jump on the racetrack, around 30 meters from the first to the third on that triple, but about 19 meters if you double. The end of this long straight, possibly the slowest and tightest corner on this racetrack, into a series of waves, dropping downhill slightly into another 180 left. On the gas, back along the straight, we have this iPhone double jump here, about 20 meters this jump, but you're turning through the air as you're preparing to land in that left-hand corner. A small single roller leads us onto this straight. Now this is the final corner just before the finish line, over Scrub Hill. We have the 25-meter Monster Energy finish line jump here. And then when we land, a small double into this right turn. Now we head back across the start straight in the opposite direction at 45 degrees. Into a very tight left. That takes the riders down past pit lane. Into this right-left combination. And as we exit here, again, we are immediately into a second set of waves, taking the riders slightly downhill, through a bit of a bomb hole there, and into more of a scrub pyramid jump. And then this long left and off-camber turn into turn 17. Crucial to get on the drive early, and then uphill through this right kink. The final jump on the track, this Monster Energy double, takes us back to turn 1 and on for another lap. Mattis Borromei, F&H Kawasaki, put himself in 11th position. Maxime Renault on the Yamaha, 3rd. Ruben Fernandez was eventually pushed down the leaderboard to 9th. Thomas Kjær Olsen moved themselves further up. The Dane will go to the line 6th on his Husqvarna. His teammate, Jed Beaton, just 1 place ahead of him in 5th position. And Kevin Horgmo, he came home 4th for Marchetti Racing. Rowan van der Moosdijk, he was pushed back to 2nd, but all eyes were on this guy, as not once but twice Conrad Mewse found his way to the top of the pile. His lap of 1:54.06, 1.1 seconds clear of Van der Moosdijk for his first pole in MX2.
As soon as I got here on Friday, I looked at the track and straight away I knew that I was going to feel comfortable around here. It's an amazing track. It's yeah, lovely venue, and I'm just feeling really good. This has been a build-up now for a few weeks, so I'm over the moon to get my first pole qualifying. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the races. It's going to be nice to be the first bike out for sighting lap. It's obviously the first time in my career, so yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully having 2 good starts and 2 solid races.
Who will it be that grabs that all-important foxhole shot? It looks like Vial, but Borromei is going to muscle him aside here in turn 2. And it's Borromei who leads. Oh, and then he throws it away. Conrad Mewse runs into the back of him after a great start from your poleman. Yeah, oh, he crashed again somewhere else. Jago Kietz in blue to the outside, trying to find his way past Ruben Fernandez. Oh, and Fernandez's bike goes bang, right in a scary position there, just on the crest. Nervous look over the shoulder from Rubini. He goes single, and wow. Van der Moosdijk quickest into that corner, and then he makes a mistake under pressure from Mewse, now up into 6th place. Jed Beaton has capitalised on a couple of mistakes, it would appear, and he's running down the inside of the Frenchman. He takes the lead away from Vial. We've got a new race leader on lap 7. And an immediate response from Vial. Skiets has made a mistake, he's fallen. Conrad Muse now up to 4th place. As TKO closes in on his teammate here, number 14. Might show that in a minute. He does down the inside. The two Rockstar riders bang bars. Olsen goes through into 2nd. And Vial will take race win number 11. Olsen goes through 2nd and beaten 3rd. MX2 race 2, 30 minutes plus 2 laps. Sprocket change for Jorge Geerts. He's never tried it before, he's got nothing to lose. 55 points down in the championship chase now. He needs to start thinking outside of the box. And Jorge Geerts, foxhole shot. The two Monster Energy Yamahas, 1st and 2nd. Tom Vial wedged between them. And Vial down the inside straight away, takes the line away. Fernandez down the inside of Watson and into 3rd place. Ben Watson, who's now into 3rd, he's found his way past Fernandez. 4th, but top of your screen. And Mostike might just sneak through on the inside into 4th place. And he has found his way past the Spaniard. And I'm sure he hit wheels then with Rubini. And Fernandez waiting for a door opening, and Watson just left it wide open. He said he'd be back, the Terminator. Watson about to get passed here by Renault. Vial, that is pit lane. Did he just lock up the back brake? He has stalled the bike. How much time has he lost? So he's only lost 1 position, Tom Vial. The Monster Energy Yamaha rider will take his 10th race win of the season. Vial wins the overall. Geerts 2nd, loses 6 points to the Frenchman. Olsen 3rd. Tom Vial now 52 points clear of Jorge Geerts. It was 3rd overall, Thomas Kjær Olsen. Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Factory Racing, 5th time this year. Jorge Geerts, Monster Energy Yamaha, 2nd overall. Tom Vial, a winner for the 5th time this year.
You missed out on that win at the end there. A bit of drama on that final lap. What happened? Did you stall the bike, or what happened?
I stalled the bike actually on the braking. On the braking bump, my back wheel went a little bit up and the bike stopped. And it was a little bit of time to put back the bike. And yeah, I'm a little bit hungry myself because on last lap. But anyway, for the championship, it was again a good day today. I win the GP, so I'm pretty happy actually.
Throughout the season, we've been asking the paddock who their favourite riders are to watch and why.
If I could sit down and watch? Oh, that's a tough one. Good question.
Oh, that's difficult. Let me think.
Let me think.
I would say...
what a question this is.
I like always, and it was always my favorite, was André Malherbe.
For me, it's André Malherbe. Yeah, I still have big respect for Caroli.
Is it Antonio Caroli?
Interesting. I really like watching Eli Tomac in America.
Maybe Eli Tomac.
Maybe Ryan Dungey.
I really like Ryan Dungey's technique.
Ricky Carmichael.
I always look up to Ricky.
At the moment, I think for sure it's Ken Roczen. I like to watch him riding and watch him racing.
I think Ken Roczen.
I would watch Roczen.
I'd really love to sit down and watch Ken Roczen ride.
I think Ken Roczen. I just really like how he rides and how smooth he is on the bike, and when I watch him ride, I really learn a lot.
Especially now that I've been here and seen it firsthand. It's hard to go past Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey. I'm a fan of Jeffrey Herlings.
And I've been looking at Jeffrey Herlings.
Yeah, for sure, I like Herlings.
When he's riding in sand and you are looking at him, it's crazy how he can do some stuff with the bike, like the skill he have, it's great.
I don't really know how to explain what it is, that he does on the bike. I don't know if anyone can.
Herlings was the fastest man on track, keeping it nice and low, takes the lead.
I would choose a young kid with a lot of technique, like Prado.
Jorge Prado.
I really like Prado's style.
I know last year I was watching a lot Prado because he's really on the momentum and technically wise he's really sharp.
Jorge Prado, I really love his style, how he's standing on the bike with his feet and how he's working with the bike. He makes everything looking so easy.
I think I would like to watch James Stewart race. I only could see him race once in my life.
I think it will be James Stewart.
James Bubba Stewart.
James Stewart.
My favorite rider is James Stewart. His skills are amazing. I can watch it over and over again.
Because I think he's the most spectacular rider on a bike. I think he's still the best technically.
I would like to see how he could, play with the bike.
And when I see him riding, the old videos, unbelievable.
Here's what happened in the MXGP time practice then. Romain Febvre, 7th for the Kawasaki rider, 1.4 seconds adrift of the eventual poleman Tim Geiser. His teammate, Clement Desalle, was in 5th, just ahead of Ivo Monticelli. And Jorge Prado moves up to pole, 151.914, 500ths off. Mitch Evans was super fast at the beginning of the session, but again, just got pipped. Koldenhoff will go to the line 2nd. Tim Geiser, 2:43, the rider for Team HRC, whose time of 151.274 came on his penultimate lap, lap 9 of 10, and he will start from pole today.
And we have a nice weather. It's not so hot, it's quite chilly, but it's nice. I mean, the track is nice, they repeat, water it really nicely. So I think for the race it's going to be in perfect condition. So I really like it. I mean, it's a new track for everyone, so I'm really enjoying on it.
MXGP Race 1 here, round 12 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Spain. Geiser looking to strike earlier, and he does. It was a mistake from Walsh that allows the Slovenian through. And Evans neatly down the inside of Febvre, moves into 2nd place. Evans under pressure from the Frenchman, who will get good drive through the waves here. There was a nice line working through there yesterday, wider, that set you up. He wasn't as wide, but he's made that pass. Geiser up into 3rd. And Evans is down. On the left-hand side, and then cuts to the inside of Paul Ann, and wow, Good pass, but very, very close between him and Paul Ant. Through the waves, Cairoli getting alongside Paul Ant as well, and he doubles past the Frenchman. They're bar to bar as they hit their short, sharp hip jump. Paul Ant hanging on for 6th place. Wow. Has just looked immaculate. Nothing like a good showboat. That was nice. And Jorge Prado, he takes victory here in race 1. And there is Evans, already cast it up. He overjumped that jump, landed, broke the wrist, crashed whilst trying to save it. MXGP Race 2. And Jorge Prado, foxhole shot number 13, but Geiser quickly into second behind Prado. Fevre going with him, Cairoli going with him, and Seaver as well. Seaver getting the better of Cairoli, but it's still Prado who leads. Geiser second, Fevre third. Knocking on the rear doors of Tim Geiser. Just picked himself up. Just leave him alone, let him get up on his own. All right, Walsh, is that through the waves somewhere? Here's Jeremy Seaver, still there in 4th place. This is how, well, just park it. Paul Ant taking no prisoners on Calvin Valandra. Off the track. And Seaver a mistake. Caught a bump, sent him straight on when he wanted to go left. Fevre looking at going 2-3, second and third. Same as Geiser, will get him on the podium. But another fantastic ride this for Jorge Prado. Jorge Prado, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing. The flag goes out. Nice big whip for Jorge Prado. He is the Spanish Grand Prix winner here in 2020, and he does it in supreme fashion as well. 2 wins out of 2. Congratulations from Tim Geiser. Jorge Prado win the Spanish Grand Prix with maximum points, his first wins on home soil. Geiser second, Fevre third. Koldenhoff and Dessau round out the top 5. Overall in the championship, Geiser pulls clear of Tony Cairoli to the tune of 24 points now. It was 11 at the start of the day.
exactly what I wanted to do today. I came to Spain with my goal to win here the GP, and you know, first time going 1-1.
Yeah.
I feel like I was the best out there, so excited. I mean, winning in home soil, it's incredible. So I can't wait for next year, and today was an amazing day.
Our first visit to Into Xanadu Arroyo Molinos is now over, with Red Bull KTM dominating the day. In MXGP, Jorge Prado won for the first time on home soil with a flawless display, executing his first 1-1 in the Premier class, leaving the rest trailing in his roost. Although Tim Geiser was able to extend his championship lead over Antonio Caroli to 24 points. Meanwhile, in MX2, Tom Vial was also in top form and is now 52 points ahead of Jago Hertz. We'll now pack up and leave sunny Spain behind and head north to Lommel for a Belgium triple header, starting with the Monster Energy MXGP of Flanders. Adios!